Are you okay with being wrong? Because your growth depends on it. Being wrong doesn't feel good. I don't think there's really anybody who runs toward being wrong. And sometimes there are some very serious consequences that come from being wrong. And more often than not, we treat being wrong as something to avoid or run away from. When the reality is that most of our learning happens in the moments when we're wrong, in the moments when we thought it was right and it was left, moments when we thought it was up and it was really down. We have something to reflect on and learn from. And by treating being wrong as something constructive rather than something that, again, is a personal attack or indicative of something being absolutely terribly wrong with us, we actually invite opportunities to learn and grow. Because a lot of times, we're just operating from ego. We don't want our feelings hurt. We don't want to look stupid. We don't want to look like we don't know what we're talking about. So it's easier to avoid the situations that stretch us and challenge us to the point where, hey, we're not really sure if we're spot on with this or not, and stick to what we absolutely know than to venture into the unknown and be willing to be wrong and also willing to grow. So my encouragement to you is just leave a little bit of room to be wrong. I'm not saying you don't know what you're doing or what you're talking about, and I'm not saying being wrong is any indicator of your worth, your value, or you as a person. It's just be a little bit more okay with being wrong because you might learn something that if you knew everything, you wouldn't have had room to learn. Just something to consider. And if you're struggling with being wrong or being okay with being wrong, I have a couple resources for you because what you're really struggling with is probably self trust. First, I have a free ebook on my website. It's about self trust. And through reading that ebook, you'll be able to see yourself as whole and capable and confident and able to move forward and make decisions, even when you don't have all the answers, even when you might be wrong, because you'll be able to deal with whatever happens and comes about as a result of that decision. Secondly, I have a guided journal for you. And in that journal, there are prompts and reflective exercises that help you really connect with yourself. So you start with an understanding of who you are today and who you want to be tomorrow. So that way, as you make those decisions, some of which you will be wrong about, you have that space to learn and grow and flourish. I hope this video serves you well, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.